So I'm in Indianapolis today, and I am visiting a little park that is behind the Indianapolis Center, and they've got all different kinds of different sculptures and everything like that. I think I'm gonna walk around and we'll take a look. So we actually had a different adventure, except for some reason they wouldn't let me in. So I quickly found something else to do, and this is it. They actually have some sculptures here that are done and have a really unique look to them. So let's go take a look. All right, so we have Sometimes I Sit. It's a steel sculpture, and it's really, really crazy looking. So, and I guess it's a chair. So, I don't know. I wouldn't want to try to sit in it. It has been raining, and I doubt if they really want people to sit in this on the sculptures. So let's go and see what else we can find. Looks like they got something crazy on down here. So at least it's not pouring down rain. That's a good thing. But I don't know what this is. It's got a really strange look to it up here. It has to look like it's like some kind of creature sticking its head in the ground. It's really unique looking. There's another sculpture behind it as well. Let's see. I don't see anything that tells what this is. It looks like maybe pieces have fallen off of it. So just kind of weird. Looks like they're like cards that were signed by people. It's got a really strange look to it. There is another sculpture up here to look at. Just a really nice place to come and look like relax. There's like nature trails through here, and then you have the art in this area. All right. Well, this is kind of interesting. Imploding Cube by John Sims. So it's kind of, I like that over the fountain. It's got a really neat look to it. Some of the strange things you find. I'm trying to see if there's any other, some of the stuff kind of blends in. But we're gonna come down here. Sorry, the water got onto the camera. There we go. So we're gonna come down here. We're gonna see what I actually came here to see. There was something here that was actually unique, and I wanted to come down here and see it. And this may not be our only stop, because I've seen some other things that are pretty close to here to go see. But the thing was the website I went to really didn't give much information on it. So I'm hoping the placard on this area up here will give me some information. This is kind of out. Oh, I didn't see this. We walked right by this up here. I didn't even notice this. Dude, walked right by that. So this is John Andrew Spaulding's black type. It's a actually really well done sculpture. That's pretty cool. Bronze and concrete. So we're gonna go down here and take a look at what I actually came out here for. But looks like they got a log cabin building, or maybe it's partially log. Over here to the side. It is a little chilly here today. It's been raining all day. So, but like I said, you know, I went to that museum, I called and everything, and when I got there, they wouldn't open the door for me. And they pointed like there was another entrance. I went down, I couldn't find another entrance. And I just decided it wasn't worth the time if I couldn't get in. So I just got on the internet, looked up for another place to go because I was already in Indianapolis. I didn't want to waste the chance of being over here. So I decided to come down here and see some of the stuff they have down here. So, I mean, if you look at this tree, this is a huge tree here. This tree is huge. And it's not like the first time I ever seen a huge tree, but we're getting over to what I want to see. There's a sculpture right over there that is pretty neat looking. And when we go up, we'll have to look at that. And I actually thought that this was a person actually out here looking at the sculptures and all that kind of stuff. So I'll show you what I'm talking about. It's kind of crazy. So I was walking through, and I was walking down this way, and I was like, oh, there's somebody down here already looking. And it turns out this is what I was seeing from the behind. I thought this was a real person from farther away. And I thought it was just somebody out here enjoying all the different art and everything that's out here in this little park the way it is. But what I actually came to see is actually behind me. It is actually this house. And look at that. It is the John McNaughton Twisted House. And it's all made out of wood. I just thought this was actually something really cool to come look at. And here's the thing, from the way I understand, you can actually go in. So let's go and take a look. So I got a little mat in here. And there we are, we're inside the Twisted House. It looks like people can't stop from riding on stuff. But this is actually really neat. We can actually go out and come around the back, get a look at the back side. This is actually something awesome to see. So that's the Twisted House. But I don't know. So we're gonna walk around through here just for a little bit more and see if we can find anything else interesting. It's either a real goose in front of me or it's a sculpture. But no, it's a real goose. He's standing right up here. What are you doing, Goosey Goosey? You let me walk out here, Goose? Can I walk out here? I hope I'm not threatening him or got him cornered. What's up, Goosey? He's just hanging out here on the rock, checking out all the water. But it just looks like a really nice place to come relax, and it looks like they just got benches all over the place. They got flowers and everything, and I bet this is even prettier later on in the springtime. But they tell a lot about what's going on. There's a squirrel running through over there. So, but the one thing I really wanted to come out here to see was the Twisted House. And I think we might go to maybe one or two more places, just real quick. I'm not for sure. So this is kind of off the cuff because I actually meant to go to a museum, but they would not let me in. So I decided to come off and find some other content. So let's head off to the next area. All right, so we're at our next spot, and none of us, believe me, I did not think I was going to be outside today. So I don't know if the wind is causing any problems with the mic or anything, because I have not checked any video. But we are at Indy Park in Indianapolis, and they do have some trails, and up here they have what are called ruins. And hopefully there'll be something up here to read about it. I tried to look for something online. I got the wind blowing on my back, really. It's like pushing me down this trail. So we're gonna go up here and we're gonna take a look at these ruins. And hopefully they're gonna tell us what they are. I have an idea, but they just looked like something really cool to come and visit. So I'm going to turn you around here and give you a look. So here we are, right straight up and then go around. There's some ruins. It says the ladies was, I don't know, was there a bathroom at one time? So this was all moved, from the way I understand. No swimming, no wading. So there's no water in it. So I wonder if they drained it for winter and if they'll refill it. But it says ladies. I'm wondering if was there. That's kind of weird. This was actually the entrance to a bathroom at one time, because this was all actually, I believe, in New York. So, oh, they do. So they do have bathrooms here. Wow. I wouldn't figure that on a statue or the ruins that they would have men's and women's bathrooms built on, but that's kind of cool. But let's see what we got. Ruins and fortunate etiquette. Okay, so these are just rules for around here. Here we go. The ruins. So completed in 1978, the history of the ruins at Holiday Park begins with the construction of the St. Paul building in New York City in 1898. The statue and columns of the ruins were original facade of this early New York skyscraper. The St. Paul building was raised in 1958, but the statues and columns were preserved and offered as a prize in a national design contest for their use. Local artist Elmer Taffling submitted his winning proposal for ruins, and the statues were awarded to the city of Indianapolis. So this was part of the St. Paul building in New York. Isn't that kind of amazing? Just really, really neat. And they got little stuff out front. Got little lobsters up here on the bench. I don't know if those are bubbles, but it looks all like water creatures. Oh, it's I got it. So these are like the frog eggs, and then the tadpole turning into the frog. And then over here we have turtles. And then on down here, it looks like some kind of lizard. And then a snake. So, of course, they have no climbing, but to have New York ruins in Indianapolis, that's really cool. And it was, like I said, it's part of the St. Paul building. Sorry, the wind is actually blowing my stuff around. So I think that's really awesome. I don't know if there's anything else to see in this park. I don't see a lot. There is something down here. We might go down and take a look just real quick. But yeah, today was just, like I said, it was just off. What I'm doing is just something after what happened, I had to figure something out quick, because I was like, I'm not coming over to Indianapolis and just going straight back home. I got to find something else to do. So this was it. So I'm just going to walk out here and see if what I see over here is anything. If not, then I'll probably head off. And I think we might have one more stop. If not, I'll end up probably ending the video in the car. But they do have a playground out here for kids on over to my right, and they do have a garden to walk through. But I don't know how well that garden would look right now, because it's just the beginning of spring. It's not like towards, you know, when everything's in bloom. So I don't know how well that'd be. And there's also a lot of people over there right now. And I seen that it looked like they were having maybe like a wedding reception. Of course it is. I know this is on Thursday, but this is a Sunday for me. So I don't normally know people who get married on Sunday. So, but okay, so oh wow, this is actually cool. Let me show you this. So these are like monoliths. It says, "We the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union." This is really neat. So there's nothing here to really tell what it is, but this is really, really awesome that they have something like this out here. It doesn't say like whether, you know, somebody had done something with it. And then also in the background of these, you can actually see, unless they're another part of the ruins back there. So, but I'm not for sure, because there's nothing here that tells what these are for. But these are actually pretty awesome. I'm gonna say they come from, I mean, they're great big slabs of concrete, so they're coming from somewhere. But, or I don't know if they were made just for the park, but I really like them. They're pretty awesome. So we're gonna head back. I'm not for sure. I think we might see one more thing that we could go check out before I head home. But really, I mean, the ruins from the St. Paul building, that's something really neat to see. The only other thing I can think of that was close was something I'd already been to, and that was to the grave of John Dillinger. But I do know that over in that cemetery, they have a grave of another person there as well. Now, it's not like anybody infamous like John Dillinger, but it is somebody who was a big figure in the United States at one time. So we might go over and take a look. because really, this is probably somebody you should go if you go to that cemetery to see before you would John Dillinger. But we'll see if we can go take a look real quick. All right, so right now I am at the Crown Hill Cemetery, where we are here to see the memorial of the 23rd President of the United States, Benjamin Harrison. So let's go take a look. So he's got a long walk up here. Like I said, John Dillinger is buried in the same cemetery, and we'd been to see him. And other places we've seen was also, and this is it. I'll tell you here in just a second. Beautification, Benjamin Harrison, 23rd President, United States of America, dedicated September 27th, 1987. Beautification. Caroline Scott Harrison, first president, General National Society, daughter of the American Revolution. So this, I believe, is his final resting place. Okay, so this is Mary Ward Harrison. So I'm taking it probably on the other side is Benjamin Harrison. So we'll take a look real quick. There it is, Benjamin Harrison. 1833 to 1901, lawyer and publicist, and he was the president from 1889 to 1993. So, President Benjamin Harrison, a Hoosier president. Caroline Scott, first president, General Daughters of American Revolution, and maybe this isn't their final resting ground. Maybe it's just a memorial, but I don't know. So yeah, so it's kind of neat. I mean, it's part of history. So a memorial to a president that was a Hoosier. I'm pretty sure there's like more people here that were famous from Indiana that are buried here. Yeah, this place is a large cemetery. And like I was saying, we have gone to other famous people's, graves. We'd seen, like I said, John Dillinger, who's in this cemetery. And we'd also had seen James Dean and Annie Oakley. So those are in past ones, but maybe I ought to do a video and put together all of those that we've gone and seen. So, but as for that, this is gonna end it. I'm heading home. It's cold out here and it's raining. So I hope you enjoyed this. It was just kind of off the cuff, but as for that, I hope to catch you on the next adventure. And remember, adventure is out there. We'll see you later. Thanks. Bye.